Day 4, it wasn't that productive because I did not intend to be productive today. It's a Sunday and I decided to take Sundays off. However, I did learn something important, and that is that I am a slave of my surroundings and my circumstances. Why? Because earlier in the day, even though I decided to take a break, I had this desire inside of me to study, and I think it was because I was around my laptop at that time. I did study, but I studied languages, not academics, and academics was what was on my mind. I had to go to my mother's salon today because it hasn't been doing well. My mother isn't around, she is stuck in the UAE because of the corona pandemic, and naturally that affects the business. And it wasn't doing well even before the pandemic. We were making losses. So I went there, talked to employees, tried to figure out what the problems were, and tried to figure out solutions for them. But I noticed that while I was driving there and while I was inside the salon, I never once thought about academics. Maybe while driving I did, but inside the salon, not even once did academics cross my mind. And it wasn't until I got back home that I started thinking about studying again. Nonetheless, I did not do any academic study today. All that I studied were languages, but it did teach me that I'm a slave of my surroundings and my circumstances because as I said, when I was around my laptop, I had a desire to study. Even though I have a more powerful desktop in my bedroom with a larger screen which is more convenient for studying, I have the urge to study only in front of my laptop, maybe because I spent more time studying there in front of it than in front of my desktop in the recent months. And of course, the example I gave of being in the salon, which made me think only about business and nothing else. And I say I'm a slave of my circumstances because I put myself in a situation where I obligated myself to perform certain tasks from my schedule. And had I not made the schedule, I would have gone about the same way as I was going about things before I made the schedule. Even though it was I who created it, I was the one who obligated myself to perform the tasks. I am not disciplined enough to perform the same tasks without a schedule obligating me to do so. So that is something I'm going to keep in mind. That I can perhaps manipulate to my advantage and force myself, or if not force, make myself do things that I otherwise would not do or would not want to do. I don't know if it's a good idea to make myself do things that I don't want to do, but let's see how that goes and I'll learn more about this.